Good evening, VPG and goals, and anyone who may have accidentally found us while searching for better things to watch on the internet. Welcome back, last ever stream of 2025 for Pro Clubs Weekly, and to be honest, probably a lot of people as well. Coming to you tonight via Pro Clubs Weekly, which is via VPG, which is on behalf of Goals. It's a real mouthful, trust me. Welcome. It is the knockout stage of the Goals tournament number 2. €1,000 on the line tonight. If you didn't catch last night, definitely go and catch that up. But to be honest, you're not going to want to miss tonight as well, because we've got 16 of the best Goals 5-a-side teams, and you're not going to want to miss it because these are heavy hitters, and all of them now have pretty much learned how to play the game. So we've seen a few who are not there or thereabouts. I'm being very PC. I put the PC into PCW right now, but it's killers only tonight. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely 8-ball. And last stream we did see some, wow, I'll call it what it is, 8-ball. We saw some drubbings there, and that's because the skill levels weren't matched, and there's certain type of things. But yeah, these have all qualified at least top 2 8-ball. So yes, you're seeing the best of the best, which we are there for competitive games. I thought
you were just going to say which we are.
Which we are competitive. But it's full-on tournament football 8-ball, and we know anything can happen.
Yeah, it's one and done until you get to that final, which is a best of 3. So stick around, pop the kettle on. If you want to have a little tipple, it is Christmas. And clearly it's Christmas because we've got Christmas jumpers on now. So there's your official...
Can we drink on stream?
There's what?
Can we drink on stream? Add some mulled wine.
I don't think so. I think it might be frowned upon. If we're not on Pro Clubs Weekly, then I think maybe we probably just shouldn't.
Goals are the nicest people in the world, Abel. They'll let me have some mulled wine, surely.
To be fair, yeah, but I also don't want to forget anything about this tournament either. So let's keep we'll let everyone at home do our drinking for us, and we'll make up for it over the Christmas period. We do have a couple of weeks off.
PCW.
We do have a couple of weeks off, which we're really looking forward to. Obviously, the YouTube channel is going to be absolutely bouncing, so make sure you stick around for that. But for now, the game we've got in the final 16 is Exito. They made it through by the skin of their teeth, Domino. We did have 4 groups of 6 last night, which meant a couple of best third places managed to squeeze through as well. And that's exactly how we left things last night, so it's really good timing. And Exito, one of our favorites to watch over at VPG, made it through, so it would only make sense to put those guys on. And unfortunately for those guys, Domino, you want to talk about their opponents, La Messiah?
8-ball. We saw them yesterday in a very difficult game against Relax. I think La Messiah and Relax are 2 of the Goals community's favourites, and seeing them both on stream 8-ball, you can see why. Great football being played, and Exito do have a tough test ahead of them. I mean, great, their skin of their teeth going through, and what's your reward? You get La Messiah. Congratulations.
I know for a fact they'll be happy to be here tonight.
Of course.
But what they won't want to do is be part of that one and done culture, whereby if you lose this first game, boys and girls, you have to go and find another game to play because you will not be playing in this tournament anymore, which seems strict, but such is the nature of this Goals competition. And to be honest, when there's money on the line, hey, I mean, we were joking about yesterday about signing up for a team ourselves, Domino, but there's another tournament in January which I'm sure we could commentate and play at the same time, right?
That's what we're pitching for it.
we struggle to do one of those things at the same time, let alone both. The tournament in January is the 9th and 10th of January, so Friday and Saturday. Get signed up for that. The game is free to play. It's free to go and download, so there's no excuses. And look, I mean, you can watch the gameplay for yourself, you can judge for yourself, but we're here to guide you through it tonight. And we promise you it's going to be a great night. Maybe not so much for MXCR and Liam Smith, but Dizzy's also in there as well. But it's going to be a good one.
Old wine as well. Love that. Dizzy's man possessed on that wine.
It's kicked us out already. So it's a great start. Let me get the code back up.
I mean, 8-Ball, going into the game, you know La Masia, their goals people, played the game, 5 individuals that know about it, but they're coming against Exito, who they are channel favourites, they're friends of PCWs, and they play at a great level in VPG. Who do you think this tie favours more?
I mean, that's kind of, that's been the whole thing this whole way through. It's, again, I don't want to dress it up like VPG versus goals, but when you do get a goal side taking on a VPG side, unfortunately that's kind of how you can't not dress it up that way. So you do have the experience of those who have been playing it through its various stages and know what to do, and then you've got a team who are so used to playing with each other, you know, multiple times a week, and that's kind of what we want to find out. That's what we're here for. We did choose this game, so if it's a duffer, I apologize. But that's what we're here to find out, Domino, and I'm really looking forward to this first game and every game, to be honest, because I think as we go through, there's a very good blend of VPG sides and goals sides tonight. And we've tried to keep it that way throughout the tournament, but I would say maybe tournament 1 swayed a little bit more towards the VPG sides, whereas now I feel like it's a very good split. So we should get a lot of interesting matchups throughout tonight, and we'll try and bring you those best ones to stream, because at the moment we've got a choice of 8, with it being the round of 16, then we've got a choice of 4, so we try and pick out the best ones we possibly can. Yeah,
so basically the question that I asked you, you're just going to set it on the fence then, yeah?
100%. Yeah, 100%. It's what we do. It is what we do.
Awesome.
Right. Trouble's getting in the first game. Hopefully, we're able to get in this game. And yeah, they've kicked off with that. As off we go then. Domino, once again, it has proved that we are just collateral. They don't need us to enjoy this game. There's no score in the top left-hand corner, Domino. So if you want a job, I got it, 8-Ball. I got a job for you. Luckily, Dizzy's playing, and I'm not sure what that was, but he's playing, so we know Exito are in the all-white from left to right, and it is La Masia in the lovely away kit. Hint, hint, goals. Hint, hint. There, from right to left, and here is Lalo. He's going to square it to Akella. The gaffer puts them 1-0 up early doors. We don't know how early it is, but we can only imagine how early it is. We really
that's another good point. We don't actually know when the time's happening as well either.
Yeah. Oh, it's back! Yay! There we go. Biggest cheer of the night. Right then, what have Exito got in response to that early... we were right, it was an early goal, Domino, first 10 minutes. La Masia, like Domino said earlier on, they did get beat in that game on stream last night. However, they were playing one of the tournament favourites. It was a grudge match as well. They did manage to get through, and we said they could afford no more slip-ups after that game, Domino. And it doesn't look like they slipped up at all. They've made it through. And their reward is another game on stream. Lucky Devils. Dizzy over the top. CJR, Domino's new favourite player, does eventually lose out though. Here comes Raiders into the box. Squares it across header. What a block from Joe.
Fantastic.
He can do it all. And Heron getting chalk on his boots. Not a bad tactic. And we said we might see some new tactics, new metas perhaps, as people get used to this game, Domino.
Yeah. And some of the metas, 8-Ball, when we were playing last night, little disclaimer, after the stream, me and you jumped on straight away because
I couldn't wait.
We were really excited to go play it.
Yeah.
We noticed that headering was a bit of a meta. Like, you get the ball in, like the keeper sometimes just goes on a little bit of wander. Like, headering's really good on this game, like quite accurate as well. So I do think that will be a tactic for each team.
Yeah,
and that's great.
If I'm scoring headers, then
Dizzy.
know it's the meta. Oh, well played by Chipmunks. Down to Dizzy into the box once again, swings it in. What a ball that is! Oh my! Gets dispatched. Good reactions from this man. And Domino, Exito equalize 1 apiece. But that whipped ball in, Domino. I don't know how to do that. And the finish.
That flip.
Woo. 1 apiece. Game on.
That's unreal, Abel. That is an unreal finish.
I think what I like about how this game is set up, so wow, Joe, the feet on this man. Raiders does manage to get back, but will concede the corner. This Joe boy looks very, very tidy. But what I like about this game is both sides are more than happy to chuck players forward, and that goal came by Chipmunks just being aggressive on the interception, like stepping across his man, winning the ball back. Dizzy though. That cross, I was going to say, that cross needs to be examined because, yeah, Raiders needs to be the person who does that examination. And it is AI goalkeepers tonight, don't forget. So when the ball does go out of play like that, there's not too much the sides can do. Whether or not the developers decide to go for...
Oh, Joe with the feet. Oh my, Joe, that is fantastic.
Quick feet from Joe. Only the yellow card, but Akella is there! Finds the back of the net for the second time tonight. 2-1, La Masia restore their lead. What a finish that is. Joe gets the assist, sneaks it through, but Akella had everything to do from there and made no mistake whatsoever. 2-1.
He's going to get to the end of that.
No. Ran out of pitch. 33 minutes gone. La Masia 2, Exito 1. A grudge match replay against Relax Domino is what the people want.
Oh, that's what we want on the stream.
Whilst we wish absolutely zero ill fate on Exito. if our friends at Exito go, it does soften the blow a little bit.
He might be offside there.
I don't think Layla was the intended target, truth be told. Joe's got this kind of centre midfield, play wherever you want type role, and he's the best player on the park at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I like what he's doing here. Like, defensively, 8-ball, you saw him clear one. I thought that came back to his feet. And then going forward, it looks like the man's got a lot of tools in his toolbox. That's a great ball, though. Can he find the shot? Joe with an 8-ball. If you're talking about world-class first-half performances and a slide-through ball as well,
yeah.
Joe's playing out of his skin, 8-ball. Man that wants that money. Man that overspent during the Christmas period.
Oh, here is Joe once again. Ball over the top is Akella on a hat-trick. Cuts inside, but Raiders does very, very well. Can't cross, but can definitely tackle. Bingers with a goal to his name already. CJR in a very tight space. Manages to play out. Here is the current match winner. Good battle with Raiders. And for those of you first-time viewers, this is how half-time and full-time is decided. You get 10 seconds of the ball being in those danger zones. I think Bingers and Dizzy know that, so he needs to get either out or a shot off.
Oh, great work.
Does one, but not the other. Ball goes back into the danger zone, and that will be half-time. A very, very competitive first half, Domino. 2-1 to La Masia. Is that a fair reflection of that first half?
Yeah, La Masia looked great, 8-ball, playing out of their skin. It looked like they started with a bit more fire in their belly, where Exito wanted to start with the ball, like we know they would do, 8-ball, carpet football, get the tempo going. But in this game, there's no chance to do it. It literally is straight away, guns blazing. And that's what five-a-side football is in real life as well. And I think got caught cold, went 2 up, and they've looked good for 8-ball with some standout performances. Joe with another fantastic header there.
It's what he does. It's what he does. Sam reckons this Exito side aren't very good. And so someone salty didn't make it into the top 5 in the team. Chipmunks looking for the return pass. Gets it. Can't get the second one though, as CJR steps in, gives it to the best player on the park at the moment, but he's also dispossessed. CJR steps in again. That aggressive defending from both sides, Domino, is creating quite the spectacle. Man at the back post decides not to use him, goes for goal. Tame in the end. Shield Man makes his first stop of the night. Saw a couple of good performances from him last night, Domino.
Ah, Shield Man. I think he's one of my favourite players.
He's better than Walton anyway.
Oh, 8-ball vision, and he just couldn't lock in. Couldn't
get it
lock
under his
that
spell, could he? Couldn't get it under his spell. Here is Joe across to CJR's. He absolutely whipped that past Domino. It's things like that when you've been playing this game for a long time, you do know you know, how to whip those passes, for example. You know, you know how to put a bit of bend on those crosses again, for example. Just things like that, I think, really, really do help. And I think that's why La Masia at the moment are in the driving seat.
Yeah, but you know this game mode, 8-Ball, and a 1-goal advantage is it can be taken away within seconds. They do need to get second on the board because we know how good Exito are.
Argonauts does well. Lalo is there, but Raiders wins it back off of him. Goes long. The knockdown is on. There's always men back for La Masia. Very good defensively, but half chance here for Dizzy. Squares it across, looking for, again, potentially another meta header. They do well to defend against it, though.
Oh, there he goes. There's a chance, 8-Ball.
Yeah.
Here's a chance.
Here in on this near side. Cuts inside. Goes on the outside. Skins his man. Chipmunks on the cover. And for as good as this game has been, Domino, it has lacked a goal in the second half, which I can't remember a time where we went a whole half without a goal. So
that's fair.
If one of these boys wants to do something about it, put their name in lights, we're all here for it. Oh, that's almost turned into a accidentally world-class ball. Joe clears. Akella to Lalo. Back to Akella. CJR on the overlap this time. Good work from La Masia. Into the box they go. It's opening up for a shot. Dizzy commits. And this might well put them out of sight. It is a second yellow card as well. So insult to injury. As La Masia look for a third. They find a third. And now with a man advantage as well. Akella, there is confirmation of his completion of the hat trick. 3-1 there. Righting some wrongs from the stream yesterday, Domino.
No, 8-Ball. Yeah, I think what they've done in this half just been a bit more conservative. Really stopped everything Exito have got going forward. And then, yeah, just when they needed to hit the kill button, they did. And Dizzy, I mean, oh, that's a ridiculous ball. Keeper's coming out. He's not going to win that. Ooh, question mark?
Yeah, slight question mark, but we allow it. It is an alpha stage game, don't forget, boys and girls. At the moment, I wouldn't even say it's playing like an alpha, Domino, because, you know, we've said hats off to the guys and girls at Goals for releasing this game for free. We've been loving it, both on and off the pitch. And I think the general consensus is
What that is.
it's a very good game as things stand, and it's not even being released in this stage. So it's all things looking good for Goals at the moment, as they are for La Masia as well. They've got 3 virtual minutes just to see this through. Whilst there are a lot of goals in Goals available to you, I think we're probably at crunch time now for Exito if they want something out of this game. It's gotta be now.
That's it now, isn't it? That's it.
As soon as you see that danger zone pop up, if you didn't know, boys and girls, you can only ever score 1 more goal. And I tell you what, it might well be Raiders who gets that goal, keeps it low. CJR, not for the first time, Domino's smart defending.
CJR and Joe, they're kind of those utility players, 8-Ball. Not only are they defensively solid,
he says, oh, hearing.
And then both of them turned. Yeah, not only they're unbelievable defensive players, 8-Ball, they can go forward really, really well. I mean, I think that's, in my opinion, the backbone of this team.
You kind of need to do that, though, don't you, at 5-a-side? You really do. You can't just kind of say, right, I'm going to go and play centre-half, and then kind of stay there the whole time. Same as, you know, you can't just play striker. It's a really, really interesting concept, and it's one that's going to keep us on the edge of our seats throughout tonight. It is an early night for Exito, but we did get them on the stream, Domino. So thank you very much, Exito. I know
so they are the real winners.
I know you're a last-minute addition to this, and we'll see you again in January. But for now, La Masia march on. Domino, do you know who they're going to be playing in the next round? There's a question.
Yes. So La Masia and Exito. They are going to play.
Please tell me we can potentially get Relax. I think they're
not in this bracket.
Yeah,
they're not in the bracket. They get Relax.
They should be split up.
The results are not through yet, but they will either play ROG team or Fama.
Oh no! That's assuming Fama win, of course. Of course.
Yeah.
We're not counting anyone out here, but we would have loved to have seen that relaxed Lamasai.
Relax have gone through the 8-ball. They beat Fox Family 6-0 in their opening game.
Wow, 6-0 is a big result against, again, they're a VPG side. Not with the same name, but they're VPG players. So that is, once again, a very, very good result for yet another Goals team. And I can confirm a Goals team has gone through and will be in the next round on the next stream. And it is our good friends at Guten Tag, Domino. Tell me a little bit more info on those guys.
Oh, 8-ball, Guten Tag. We saw the demolished job of BYZ in their first game on the stream yesterday after 7-0, and then they had that big crunch game against GSKA. Anything bar a win, they were going home. We know how good GSKA play in the top level. The boys from GSKA always play together. Chemistry is fantastic, and they were brilliant throughout the season. So it was a hard game for Guten Tag. 8-ball, they, from start to finish, they were comfortable throughout that game. They were absolutely excellent. And knowing how highly we rate the VPG echelon, that top league, really hard to say, well, they can match it with them. But on the pitch, 8-ball, Guten Tag were fantastic. So I'm excited to see where they get. And to be fair, I do like how La Masia and Guten Tag have been drawn in different brackets, which is fantastic.
They're keeping all the Goals teams away at the moment. Do you know who they're going to be playing? I mean, I'm sure we're about to find out. But
so they will either have with Guten Tag. So they'll either have Haramble.
Yep.
We did see lose 13-1 to Fama. They did have a lag out though, so just I'll put that.
And
it
there.
Was Fama. And it was Fama. Or Rail Casareya.
Oh, okay then. Well, there's the star-studded side of Guten Tag, and I feel like we're being reintroduced to old friends, Domino. It is the likes of Holm, who I think was arguably player of the night last night. Ronald, Joeli, both had solid games. Widrow and Mike as well, and they're going to be taking on Rail Casareya. It's just been confirmed in the Discord. So this
Rail Casareya is another demolition job, 8-ball. In our stream yesterday, they beat KKS 13-2. They've just waltzed through to the quarterfinals, beating Haramble 12-1.
Wow. So I mean, this is what Guten Tag are up against. I do think both sides will fancy themselves in this tie. Guten Tag are in great form, and they are Goals players, so they know this game inside out. Rail Casareya, again, for those of you who weren't here yesterday, or for those of you who aren't familiar with VPG, they play in the top league of VPG, and VPG has about 16 different leagues. So again, a very, very good side. And we flirted with the idea of kind of Goals versus VPG, and this is what we're getting. We said it might be the case because lots of good Goals sides are in this tournament tonight, and made it through safely from that first round last night, and some of the top teams in VPG as well. So
I do think Goals. The thing is, it's a really even playing field if you look at two aspects. First aspect is Goals have played a lot more of this game than any VPG side.
Yeah.
But I would imagine all these Goals players are 1v1 players, because there's not at the minute on the alpha stage a stage to join a team and compete in a 5v5. They might play a couple of games, but they won't play as a team, because there's no way to enter a team to play a 5v5 unless it's a friendly. Yeah. So I would imagine they're all 1v1 and really good players that come together and have a bit of a practice where, the communication and everything's locked down for the VPG sides.
I can imagine, Domino, what's happened here is 100% agree, 1v1 Goals players, totally. So very familiar with the game. But as soon as this tournament was announced, I think they start putting themselves together into the likes of Guten Tag, into the likes of Relax, because I know there's no love lost between the sides either. So it's very, very interesting, very, very interesting. And
but you've got teams like Fama that have been together for 5-6 years.
Yeah, 100%. And good block from Ronald. It is Guten Tag in the white from left to right, taking on the away side. That beautiful kit. I've got a close-up of it here. Bequeaths to Real Casarea tonight. The honour, of course. Here's the gaffer, Luca, to Sinner. Woodrow keeps it on, gives it to last night's player of the night, Holm.
He's through. Oh, 8 ballage. I think it needs to be lofted there.
I agree.
He beat the line.
I agree. Woodrow steps in once again. Mike to Joeli, beats his man round the outside, goes near post, and there is the opener. A good finish and a good run from the gaffer, Joeli. All it took was 8 minutes, Domino. Guten Tag are a goal to the good.
Oh, great ball, 8 ball. And then he just knew he had the burners there. IQ play, dragged the keeper wide, and then, yeah, that near side opened up. Real Casarea having a lot of the possession, 8 ball, but Guten Tag do what Guten Tag go best. Go up there and absolutely kill you off at the other end.
I think the good thing for Real Casarea is you know that they're good for goals, as you confirmed earlier on. So they've got goals in them. Whether or not they're going to kind of sit in and see what happens with the rest, you know, the next kind of 10-20 virtual minutes. But it looks like they're just going to chuck the kitchen sink at it, which I absolutely love. Sinner,
my
goal of the night so far. Very well.
Load it up, 8 ball. Load up that replay, 8 ball. Here we go. Talk me through it.
Love it, love it. Zidane-esque on the edge of the box. Volleys it home, and again, we've said all weekend, last weekend as well, no 2 goals are the same on this game, and we love it. Certainly never seen one of those before, Domino.
No, worked beautifully, 8 ball.
The goals are flowing now, and I tell you what, Domino, they're not just your basic goals. These guys are the pros of goals. Talk us through this cheeky finish, Domino.
Oh my, 8 ball. I can't, the audacity to even do that. I think goals need to, the actual organisation need to do goal of the series. I'm not going to lie to you. I think that's what
a great shout. That's a great shout. There are a few.
There's 2 shouts here.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, it'd be a very, very quick and easy thing to do. Because you just watch this game back, basically. But, I mean, we kind of, when you get to this step.
Oh my. What do you want me to say, Abel? Abel, what do you want me to say about it?
You know what? We've been doing this for 3 years, and one of the only times I've ever been speechless. That is a world-class pass. That is so, so good. Hats off. This is what we're saying, boys and girls. This is why we're here tonight, because the football is ridiculous. That reverse pass, and he had the stones to finish it as well, Domino.
Yeah, it's not even only that, 8 ball. Like, you got that worldy pass, you got to make it count. And yeah, we got our favourite home back, 8 ball, who was absolutely scintillating in that. Well, in the 2 games we saw him yesterday.
Yeah, lucky Devils. I mean, they're one of the only teams that can actually say that they win on stream constantly, because we're forever getting blamed for teams losing on stream. But Guten Tag seem to be doing an okay job with us, so we'll stick with them, and we'll split the money. Long ball. Fine, Sinner takes it down. Fakes the shot, and what a save. What a save.
He sat Ronald down. Oh, that was unbelievable again, 8 ball. IQ play there.
It's such high-level goals play at the moment. I think this might be the best game we've seen so far.
This is easily the best 27 minutes we've covered or seen on a goal stream. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Spiders. Back to Stefano Sinner, who looks like a tidy player, but loses out to Woodrow. He's got options left and right. Joeli's gone offside. He chooses Joeli, but the ball had to go sooner. 29 minutes gone. It is 3-1 to Guten Tag.
Just not on the same day. Good idea, 8 ball, and dropped into a lovely area. They just weren't on the same idea.
I mean, they did that last time. Maybe they're just kicking for field position.
Yeah, fair.
Wouldn't recommend it, because it means you give the ball back to this very, very dangerous Guten Tag side, but...
Oh.
That's a ball Luca does well. The gaffer for Real Casarea instantly goes forward to Sinner. He's got a man up with him. It is Spiders. Goes near side. Cuts that 2-goal lead down to a 1-goal lead. 33 minutes gone. There's a lot more goals in this game, Dom, and I tell you that. Nothing.
Yeah. You won't get good odds on that, 8 ball. These teams are cooking, and it looks like 2 teams have got very, very contrasting styles. Guten Tag will cut through you, while this Real Casareya team, they love these Hollywood passes. I can't even call them Hollywood passes at the minute because they're getting through 90% of the time.
Yeah.
It's good. Again, styles make fights able, and we've got two perfect styles here.
Yeah, I totally agree. And do you know what? The direct football, it can't even be frowned upon because it's so effective. It's not kind of a long ball. It's not Stoke City on a cold Tuesday night. It really truly is. Can we get up the pitch quick? Yes. Can we score? Yes. Let's get it done. And they've only been kind of ripped apart by this Guten Tag side because this Guten Tag side have been so good and have got such good players. I think anyone else on their day, they're struggling here. But because they've come up against such a good side in Guten Tag, Exhibit A, Holm tries to do the step over against Luca once again. Pinning that back line. Sinner's in. Sinner equalises on the stroke of half-time. 3 goals each. Domino, we officially have a game on our hand. Unlike Ronald to get caught under the ball, but Sinner finally gets the better of him and makes no mistake.
Ronald's having a hard time. His positioning's been absolutely fine. He's not been out of position at all. It's just that 1v1, and he turns on him, and then he's out of position.
Mike rolls his man. Good save. It's going to fall to Widrow, edge of the box. Tries to go far side, wins it back. Clearance can't make it out. Mike with the shot now, and we don't want this game to go to half-time, Domino.
No, carry on going.
Truth be told,
here we go. Can they do anything here? 4 seconds left.
Ronald versus Sinner, Domino, is one for the ages. 3-3 at half-time. Plenty more goals in this second half. I'm sure of it. 2 world-class goals sides, Domino. I'm very much here for this next 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic... That's been the best half of goals I've seen and commentated on from 2 unbelievable teams, April. And yeah, I think if you let half-time go on more than 5 seconds, they would have had a conversation with their teams. If I was Guten Tag here, I'd be like, we've got to either keep 2 people back, because that long ball over top, they're doing everything right. They're keeping a man on the strike rate ball, but for some reason, those Hollywood passes are just finding his feet, and he's able to. The hold-up play has been second to none by him.
Yeah, and this is what you get when you know these guys are 11s players. They've been playing with each other for the very least all season, which is a very long season over at VPG, 9 weeks. So you just have that understanding, and clearly these Real Casareya, I'm going to say the kind of defensive, the midfield players, I use that term very loosely, they're used to playing with Sinner up front for them at Real Casareya. So whoever Sinner is the striker for Real Casareya. I'm willing to bet good money on it. And they're just used to finding him. It doesn't matter what game mode it's on. It doesn't matter how many players are on the pitch. They're constantly going to find him. And that is what they're getting a lot of joy with at the moment. But I tell you what, Guten Tag, I'm just going to hold that for a second. Guten Tag are more than happy to continue to back Ronald and back their forward players and get a result out of this game. And I like it. It's brave because I think lesser teams, like teams that you and I sit in, Domino, would think about doubling up on Sinner.
Yeah, and Guten Tag at the minute, Abel, after that second and third goal have gone in, they've just looked like they've gone into a little bit of a shell. They've been sloppy on the ball, Abel, and they just need to get back through to the rhythm. Maybe the confidence have knocked out of them slightly.
Yeah,
But keeper coming out of his line, fair play. Bullet header. But yeah, they do just need to get, I would say, take the next virtual 5 minutes, get on the ball, string some passes together, and really, push this Casareya team back, because they do look like they're conceding a lot of that possession, a lot of the field position.
Yeah. And they'll be happy to admit that for sure. At 3-3, they're still in the game as well. And like we said, they're experienced heads, so they kind of know what they need to do, and they've got a free man in the shape of Joel. He's hit the crossbar and it stayed out as well. That was a massive chance, and that's kind of what I've been alluding to, Domino. They know what they need to do to see this game through. They're sitting back, they're soaking up pressure, and they know they can hit this side on a counter-attack. And it would have been against a run of play, and I don't think Guten Tag would have minded that whatsoever as they come forward again. Luca sweeping up. Don't forget, the team that gets through here gets some form of money. If you make the semi-final in this tournament, you get at least €125, which is not a bad weekend's work whatsoever. So There's a lot on the line here, Domino.
Oh.
Sinner goes one way, goes the other. Ronald, perfect.
This is a battle, Abel. This is a fantastic battle.
Yeah, and we said there'd be goals in this, Domino. We couldn't be more wrong, but do you know what? I'm sat here watching this Sinner versus Ronald show.
What happens when it goes as it...
We very may well find out, Domino, because at this rate, we are looking at... It's golden goal, is it not?
Yes, yeah, I don't know if it just goes... So it goes automatically to golden goal from here, then.
I believe it does, yeah, I believe it does. We might find out, and to be honest, if it gets us more game, then I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Sinner, once again, off the shoulder of Ronald, but once again, Ronald comes across. Does well, keeps the ball for this Guten Tag side. Last 10 minutes. I think a goal for either side here may very well settle this tie.
Yeah.
3-3 at half-time, 3-3 after 82 minutes. It's set up for a match winner. It's set up for a hero, Domino. Who is it going to be?
Hero.
It might be this man.
Oh, home.
A fantastic save from, I think Shieldman plays this side, Domino.
Shieldman goal.
Holm, who almost put his side ahead. Widrow exchanges with Holm. Good defending from Luca, intercepted. Nice. Lars.
Here goes the Hollywood ball, April.
Over the top, looking for the knockdown for Sinners. Spider's working off him, but ball's going to fall to Joeli, who, other than hitting the crossbar, Domino, has a quiet half for his very high standards. Widrow beats one, cuts back, looking for the top corner of the far side of the goal. Mike's going to pick up the loose ball. We are officially now 30 seconds away from entering into next goal wins, and now confirmation of that. Next goal wins officially. Spiders. Into the box it goes. Walson comes out and claims it with the shout as well, Domino.
Yeah, big shout on that. And I think this might be the last chance here, April. Saying that, I think this might be the last chance here.
Spiders goes right, goes left, goes for the long
I love
shot.
it. I love it. I love it.
As well. You would as well. Here is Spiders.
You know he's pulling the trigger there as well.
So we're going to go into resume. And it should just kick us off. And we just play all the way through, Domo, until somebody scores. Which, we've already gone 45 virtual minutes without a goal. So that worries me slightly that we might be late tonight. We need Ronald to drop a stinker here. What
we need to do, 8-Ball, is every virtual minute that's played, someone's not allowed in the There needs to be some rules on this. But you can tell how close these two teams are in skill levels, 8-Ball.
Yeah, it's been a sensational watch. Oh, Spiders puts himself into the net. That's not how this works, Spiders. Joeli down the line to Widrow. Luca following him. Wow. Excellent defending from that man. Defending on this game is difficult. I mean, just ask Ronald in that first half. But you really need to be at the top of your game to be an outstanding defender on this game. Not sure what Stefano's doing. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing. He's playing everyone on side is what he's doing. But he's put himself off the pitch, giving himself a blue card. That might be an issue for Real Casaray. The goalkeeper stays. His 6, 6 and 7s. It's going to fall to Widrow. Good block from Luca. Finish. And it does finish. Guten Tag 4. Real Casaray 3. They were 3-1 up at one stage. Real Casaray did fantastically well to get back into that game. But Widrow hits the winner. Makes us wait no more. And
look how even that is, 8-Ball.
Controversially, there was that man in that top right-hand corner who, for some reason, decided to go walkabouts. But it's fine margins, Domino. Fine margins.
Yeah, I mean, for us, it's good because we've got games to call, 8-Ball. So
yeah, we've got places to be.
I would be with that game. I think that's probably one of the best games I've called on goals. One of the best games I've seen on goals. And if you want an advertisement for goals, pin that, save that, clip the numbers of where we're going to be, and that's the one, 8-Ball. That's
I tell you what, it's quite rare that we see a game of two halves like that, because the first half was the best 45 minutes of goals we've ever seen. The second half was one for a goals purist. And for me, that second half actually went quicker than the first half because I was sat watching the chess match that was that second half of a quarterfinal. I mean, we'll start with the commiserations for Real Casarea. They've kept us entertained for these last 2 weekends. They've been a fantastic team to watch. Plenty of goals. He might be the highest goal scorers on the stream, to be quite frank. But congratulations to Guten Tag, who were made to work for it. But I think that in the end, the experience and the skill level between those 5 on the pitch really just did get them over the line.
Yeah, I don't disagree, April. I don't disagree. What a game that was.
And
we go marching on.
Right, we're just waiting for confirmation to see who we're going to have in the semi-final now. So whoever we've got now gets a little Brucey bonus for the night. Gets a cheeky little payment of 125 euros at the very least, of course, because one of these teams will win 500 euros, which is the grand prize for tonight. Goals, interestingly, choosing to spread the love, which I quite like, to be honest. I think that would make me want to enter the league more, I think. So kudos to them, consistently getting choices right, so fair play to them. And yet another reminder that this game is free. It's currently in alpha stage. I've been told it's going to be free to download and play all the way through the festive period. So Domino,
that's incredible.
I know what you and I are going to be doing, but I implore those of you at home to do the same thing. I mean, whilst we're waiting for the game, we can have a little whiz round some of the screens, so you kind of get a bit of a flavor for it. But you know, I go on this screen and you know what this is, right? You know what this is. But the way it's set out, the artwork for it, the level of detail they've gone into, you can see the stats over on that right hand side. These players, if you're interested in 5v5, which Domino and I kind of strictly only play, you can pick out any one of these players that you have in your team to be your player for 5v5, which I think is such a brilliant idea. And you know, we're looking at the players who are obviously going to be the highest rating, but you also get players who, if you're going to be playing kind of that striker role or a more attacking role, then we're looking at the lower level players who have got better individual stats. So 81 shooting, for example, this guy probably wouldn't use him because he's got 38 pace. But again, if you're
same pace as you, Abel.
If you're made to get put back in defense like I make Domino play in defense, then you might want to pick one of these wide midfielders or fullbacks, because they're the ones who are going to be able to do the damage there. And you get the gist, and I think that's a really good and interesting point to this game. And again, if you're anything like me and you love opening packs,
oh hello, did they say we could open one on stream yet?
I'm not sure if I'm allowed. Basically a legendary player is like I think it's the second best player you can, or is it the best player?
I think it's the best player.
I think it might be the best player. Clearly I'm not supposed to open this, but the fact that it pops up here all the time makes me want to open it. So
the festive season, Abel, give the people what they want.
I might wait until the final. 10 likes and we'll open it.
And then April, our semi-finals have been confirmed.
Let's go.
So first semi-final is Relax versus Guten Tag.
Oh,
so mate, that's a banger. That's a banger.
If
no one's decided who we've got.
Yeah, they have. They have. Oh.
Are we
is it too rude? Is it too rude? I'm gonna ask.
That is a banger. That's a Relax versus Guten Tag's a banger.
I've asked. I feel so horrible, Domino. I can't not. But
the thing is, we've had Relax on, and in that grudge match, and they played fantastically well. We've seen Guten Tag just go from strength to strength, and they are two goals community teams. I just think
don't know what to do, Domino. We'll let the powers that be decide, because
but even then, April, because the nicest thing is we'll see at least one of the other teams in the final. yeah,
no worries. Okay, it's Fama versus Pins. I mean, we get to see Lost Pins again, which is great. Obviously, we love seeing Fama, of course we do.
What happened?
If you can see my Discord screen now, that the powers that be are basically having the internal struggle that we are.
Oh really?
Yeah, so funny. Oh, It's so funny. Yeah, they've changed their mind. They've changed their mind. Confirmation that we were going Fama pins, and we were like, okay, yeah, fine. I get it. Either way, we're gonna have a banger. And then it got changed.
Watch this game be 1-0 and the Fama lost pins be 8-9 or something ridiculous like that.
Oh, lost pins Fama again. Apologies to you guys. It's absolutely nothing personal. We've gone on such a ride with these two sides this weekend in particular, and we've had a lot of Fama, and we'll get Fama or pins in the final, which makes me happy. So it's the best. And that's it, Abel.
To be fair, to Fama to lost pins, just win your game. That's all you've got to do on the channel. That's it.
All you've got to do. It's as easy as that. Simple. I mean, we probably should have said that at the beginning of the night.
Yeah, simple stuff, isn't it?
As a bit of a coaching tip, like Pro Clubs Weekly top tip. All you have to do is just win. I don't know why more teams don't do it.
Abel, I don't get it. I mean, me and you are geniuses.
Speaking of geniuses, it's got to the point now, Domino, where the names pop up in the lobby, and I'm so excited for them. Literally so excited for them. This is going to be a good game.
God, it's going to be a banger, Abel.
I mean, Guten Tag, by the skin of their teeth, got through. And now they face a massive side in the form of Relax. Semi-finalists in the tournament number 1, beaten only by Mad Army, who, if you didn't know, just won the VPG Esports Premier, the highest level you can possibly win. So, again, no shame in that. They did go 1-0 and 2-1 up in that game. I think they got beat something crazy like 7-2 in the end, but as they chucked players forward, it kind of needed to happen. Right, there's some jostling to see who plays on whose side. Worryingly, it's letting someone go over and join a 6, but hopefully they don't do that because they're just playing games with my brain. I'll work out who's who. It is Relax. Right, there we go. They've stopped playing silly buggers. Guten Tag for the 4th time this weekend, Domino. Can they make it 4 from 4?
I think they're just, you get a stream team, Abel. Under the bright lights, they shine the most of that. I think that's Guten Tag.
Well, I mean, if they manage to knock off Relax, who I don't mind saying were one of the tournament favorites going into this, then they would have done a very good job. But that is why we are here. Semi-final time. One of these two sides will compete against the winner of Fama and Lost Pins in the second semi-final. Semi-final number 1 is Relax in the white. And it is the return of Guten Tag as Marky takes it down with his lengthy build, Domino. Look at the size of him. He's a man mountain. I'll never understand.
That guy's massive. That guy's built like Thanos, Abel.
Here he is finding Brad's feet on the turn. It's a sensational goal from the corner. Relax strike first. 1-0. Well worked indeed. Brad, look at that. Just stays on side. Turns Widrow. And do you know what? He turned the opposite way. It's not a way I would expect him to go if I was defending. But the turn and the finish and the build-up play, to be fair, Domino, is sensational. And this is what you get when you get into these latter stages of tournaments like this. It's just a pleasure to watch. And lengthy Marky back there. 1-0 to Relax.
Yeah, and what I like about them, they're composed, Abel. When we saw them last yesterday on stream, they take their time and they beat their players 1v1, and saying that they give it away, and you don't give it away to Joelly Abel because they'll punish it. We've seen that time and time again.
Corbs is in the chat calling family cow. We've been doing this for 3 years, Domino, and I don't think I've ever heard that before. We may very well see them a little bit later on. Who knows? Lost Pins stand in their way. They are, of course, Season 1. Let's say Season 1. Tournament 1 winners. They needed 3 games to get past Mad Army. Mad Army winning that first of 3. Fama coming back to win the last 2, and Ronald goes direct. Mike is in behind, looking for his second of the game. Goes left, goes right, strikes the post. Joelly, it's hit home on the way in. It was destined.
Offside.
It was destined for the back of the net and home. And do you know what, Domino? For their winner, Guten Tag, they did something similar. Joeli ran into the goal whilst Widrow hit that shot. And I did think that was strange at the time. And exactly the same things happened here, this time with it being home. And they've paid the price this one time. So maybe it's something... I mean, even the most experienced goals players are still picking up points in the game. But to be quite fair, I think that's probably good advice regardless of what game you're playing. Yeah. Just don't run into the goal while a teammate's having a shot.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we do learn that at under fives, but yes, I completely agree. Joeli's through here, 8 ball. If the ball's good enough, and
of course it is, it's home.
And Joeli's got the pace as well. Like Joeli's character's got absolute burners on her.
Yeah, he really does. He really does. Here's Marceau. The infamous Marceau goes round the outside. Joeli, I mean, he might have pace 99, aggression 99. It is an instant blue card. And it's the most obvious blue card we've seen. And I've said before, you know, whilst these goals players, the community, really lovely community, I get the impression there's no love lost between these sides. And I think that tackle may very well just confirm that.
Because I think they play in 1v1 tournaments against each other. So there's got to be a little bit of needle. Right. But Joeli, I mean, Rush of Blood, there's sometimes you've got to make the fouls as professional. They were going down the wing with no real danger. And you've really let your side defend against this unbelievable
he is the gaffer. He is the gaffer, and it's the Roy Keane-esque gaffer, clearly.
Well, lead by the front, Abel. This is what we're going to do.
Let them know you're there. Oh, the header at the back post. I didn't think Ronald was going to miss out, but I tell you what, the leap, the finish from Seba, not the first time we've seen him do it. We saw him pop up with a goal similar to that last night. Off he goes with the celly. 31 minutes gone. Relax. Restore the lead against the 4 men of Guten Tag. And we said it was maybe not the best idea, Domino, going down to 4 men. They have paid the price for that.
Yeah, they couldn't get attack going because they had to keep that solid back 4 defending. And yeah, Joeli, the captain, just Rush of Blood 8 ball. It happens to the best of us.
I mean, if there's anyone who can get his side back into this game, it's that man. So we'll watch his redemption arc closely for the remainder of this game. But for now, it's relaxed to Guten Tag 1. Oh. Say less. Widrow with the header. Domino, the goalkeeper didn't come out. That was how good that cross was from home. It's what we expect. Outswinger. Widrow makes no mistake. 2 apiece.
And what made it more impressive, 8 ball, he leaped over the murky Thanos build.
Yeah, that's a good point as well. He might be lengthy, but he's no Ronaldo in the air. Marceau skips past his man with consummate ease. Up against the goal scorer. Widrow now will get the corner off of him. What a game again, Domino. It's very similar to Guten Tag's quarterfinal game. Seba there! Saved by Shieldman.
That's a meta, Abel. Seba's a meta.
Yeah, just Seba. Mike to home. Not sure he wanted it, but they play out of that tight area very well. They go straight back into it. Not advised. But Widrow, the goal scorer, wins it back to Joeli. Good pass. No, I was going to say they're going to keep it, but he's onside.
No,
ball comes across. I'm going to presume the defender headed that behind. Yes, he did. Good, because I didn't really know what to say otherwise. Home. We know he's got a swinger on him. Joeli edges. Seba blocked with the face. Ronald wins it back high up, but Marceau on the counter. He's got space to run into. Stops that clock for now as well. Gets to the byline. I don't think Markey was the intended target.
3 seconds. He needs to go. He's got to hit it. He's got to hit it.
Yeah. Should see us through. Does see us through. 2 apiece, Domino. Once again, I know there was a bit of controversy in picking the game, but I think we picked well.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it. These are 2 evenly matched sides by the results, by the tables, by what we've been watching on stream. This couldn't go, in my opinion, a different way. It's going to be cancelling each other out with some great football and some great goals here. But the crossing meta out at Abel right now is doing the work for them.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna hold off saying the word meta for now. And it's simply because I've seen me and you cross the ball.
You can actually cross it the 8 ball. I'm going to tell the fans like you've got a ball in it. I can't. I don't know how to do it. I press square, it doesn't go there.
All I'm going to say is, and I guess this makes my point, the world-class players, Domino, are the ones busting out the world-class. You fell into my trap.
Murky there, 8 ball. You just burn past it and then decide to pass it inside. They just need to get it to that man because every time he's on the ball, 8 ball, like he does something fantastic with it. Like he's a really clever player. I think he's just maybe defending a little bit too much, but that's what Guten Tag are making them do.
DRF Esports, welcome. Thank you so much for your support over the last couple of weeks as well. It's been great having you guys in the chat with us. Joelle to the byline. Seba does close down the first one. Can't do the second one. Murky with the save. Corner. 56 minutes gone. Nothing to separate these two sides so far. Guten Tag have the corner. Seba running out of pitch there. Throw in high up. As good as a corner, really, considering how much these sides go short from the corner routines. Ronald to Joelle, who still has a bit of redeeming to do. Don't write that man off. Seba on the overlap. Takes it under a spell. 1v1 against Ronald. Ronald knows all about 1v1s, Domino. Still sweating from the last game. Back post is on. Marceau diving header. Home off the line it goes.
It was a heavy touch, 8 ball. I was worried for home that it was a heavy touch.
Home knows what he's doing. Come on. Never doubted him. But that was the closest we have come to breaking this 2-all deadlock. And it does go towards relax. What have Guten Tag got in their locker in form of a response? 64 minutes gone. Are we going to get another extra time, Domino? I'm not sure my heart can take it.
Yeah, no, we need to stop this 8 ball.
Home. He's got Joelle alongside him. Here he is. Into the box he goes. Cuts onto that right foot. Finds the top corner. There is the redemption arc. It is complete. Puts his side ahead for the first time in the game. Home the architect, but Joelle, the artiste, that finish onto the right foot, bends it like Beckham.
Ah, 8 ball. And you just the replay watched. Oh, held the run, 8 ball. Joelle's got the pace. That card has got a firecracker in it. And then we've seen it time and time again. Get it on that right foot. There is some whippage in there.
99 finishing, 99 aggression. Give me that card now. Oh, Marceau at the back post. Levels things up in the 69th minute. Relax. We're never going to sit back and just let Guten Tag run away with this. And it is Marceau sneaking in at the back post. One touch. Paolo Di Canio-esque. Near post. Levels it up. And I'll tell you what, Domino, as far as goals go, I love it when an equalizer or a winner is also a banger of a goal as well.
Oh, I thought that was a good tackle.
I mean, we got a very good look at it from here. Seba's got Akers over on that far side. He will pick up a yellow for his troubles. I think it was Mike. Back post, Markey hasn't won a header all game. It's worrying. He wants it on the deck, does this man? Seba rides the tackle. Brad looking at back sticks. No, he's gone near post now. Marceau instead taking up that back post. And don't forget, Marceau hit the post a few minutes before he put his side in the lead with that header. This time decided to take the ball down on the chest before lashing it home. Again, we spoke about these experienced players even picking up tidbits of information as they play. Yeah. And it's good to see, Domino.
Yeah, absolutely. And here we go. Here's a massive chance, 8 ball. Massive
Ronald,
chance.
Between a rock and a hard place, this man. Does he go? Does he stay? Does neither. Off the line, of course. Of course he knows what this man is doing. Of course he does. Expert defending. I mean, if you need a documentary on centre-backs, Domino, Ronald is the man unless... Oh no. That very may well be the winner here. Relax for Guten Tag 3. And I'm sorry, Ronald. It's the curse of the commentator. I really do apologise.
I mean, Ronald couldn't do anything more than that. He didn't. His man picked him up fantastically. 8 ball just got out jumped fantastically. Won there. Yeah. And 7 minutes to save their campaign, to save their night on stream.
1 foot in the final for Relax. They will play the winners of Fama or Pins. And it's going to be a best of 3 as well. So make sure you stick around for potentially 3 more games after this. And Guten Tag need the ball back, which is kind of what Ronald needed to do there. It's kind of what Ronald needed needed to do there. I don't blame him for it. They needed to keep the ball, but Murky finishes this game off. Relax 5, Guten Tag 3, the end of the line for Guten Tag. But what a joy it has been to watch their journey this weekend, Domino.
8-Ball, I think I need these people to go set up a VPG team so I can see them more on stream.
Because we need to see things like that.
I do. I just need to see
It's
this
a
team.
very interesting tactic for the for the free kick. They've gone, mate. They've gone. They've walked off. Confirmation. Relax. Do go through to that final. We await to see who they will face in that final. But commiserations to Guten Tag, who again have been such good value for the 4 games they've been on in the 2 nights. So again, I feel like we know them quite well now. They are officially friends of the channel. Commiserations to those guys, but it is Relax on their own redemption arc, Domino. Beaten semi-finalists last week, and now a chance to put things right.
Have we got confirmation of who they're playing in the finals, 8-Ball?
We do not. As soon as I know...
Oh, we do, yes, Fama. They're playing Fama in the finals.
Okay.
Fama dispatched off Lost Pins 8-1.
Wow. I mean, I feel like that justifies us picking the right game.
I mean, to be fair, 8-Ball, the Fama versus La Masia, it was 3-2.
Wow.
What a game that would have been. What a game that would have been.
And we can't watch them all, as much as we'd love to, and believe me, we would sit here and do it. But the small matter now, Domino, of a best of 3 final.
And this, for me, it's predictable, 8-Ball. If you told me beforehand, if you told me on Friday night, top 2 teams to go through, who do you think? I think Relaxed out of the Goals community are probably up there with the best of them.
Yeah.
And then if you look at the VPG community, Fama have always been up there with the best of them. So if you wanted a tournament structure to pit the best versus the best in that final bracket, in the final, it'd be these 2. And it's kind of worked out like a bit of magic here, 8-Ball, that we've got them both in the final in a best of 3 games.
Yeah. I do agree. I mean, Relax have beaten everything that we've chucked at them in terms of a tournament table. And Famlicao, I mean, they're looking to do 2 on the spin. So that would officially mean that they are the best at this game. Relax are not going to want to give away that title. So
no.
They've got a job to do, and they've got 3 games to do it. So nothing can be left on the pitch tonight, because if you're losing over 3 games, I think that is confirmation. And Fama will tell you all about that from last weekend.
Yeah, absolutely, that 8-Ball. And
confirmation.
I've got Corb in the chat again. I keep calling Family Cow, and I can't get that mess, 8-Ball. I just
Corb,
can't.
stop it. You're going to make a slip up. You're going to make a slip up.
Corbs, if you are a really big Relax FC fan, we know Fama on a personal level. You just don't anger them. Like, you really don't.
Yeah.
Like, they're just not that team.
They play
If you
better.
see them come to the LAN event, their pantomime villains get booed walking into their seats, and they just rinse people with a smile on their face. They're assassins, 8-Ball. They're literally assassins.
They play better when they're angered. So I mean, good luck. I mean, good luck to both sides as well. But good luck with the angering of Fama.
I'm excited. So with the best of 3 8-Ball, they go to Golden Goal as well.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Golf Wasp. I'm not sure what you mean. Does this game have player managed clubs? Let me know what you mean. Wasp. Sorry for not understanding as well. Here is game 1 of potentially 3. Cup final action. Winner gets 500 euros. There's no small feat here. And it is Fama, defending champions, in the all-white, befitting a champ. And it is Relax in the lovely, lovely away kit. Which is
we will get
the blue, the black, and the red. Johnny takes it down for Fama.
8-Ball, what a performance Johnny had yesterday, by the way.
Yep. He put his money where his mouth is.
I think he's found his
They do still have Luca playing for them tonight. Look out for that man.
Did we find out who Derek was?
Yeah, Gonzalo.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Fantastic.
yeah. Confirmed identity, and that's definitely out of the box. We'll ignore that.
Alpha baby.
Murky gets the throw-in off the opposition. Halfway line. Back in play with Relax. It is very much Goals versus VPG for the Cup Final. Cup Final number 2. Last weekend's winners and prize money winners. Famalicão.
8 ball.
Yeah.
Did these two play each other in the first tournament?
No. They played
They
Mad Army in
didn't.
the semi.
Interesting. And they gave Mad Army a great game.
They truly did. I mean,
Straight.
it was one of those games where we only do best of 3 all the way up to the final. So it would have been really interesting because it was 7-2 in the end, I think it was, to Mad Army. But it was only that because they were chasing the goal at the end.
Yeah.
So it wasn't it was a 3-2, maybe 4-2 at best. But yeah, they're on their own redemption arc at the moment. They want to be kings of goals, but at the moment, Domino, it is Fama. And Markey has just dispossessed Breccia, last man. And I tell you what, Domino, that is a big pressure finish.
And
is the angles
Breccia,
against him.
one of the players that you just put your house on doing the right things at the right time every single time. How much footage have we got of Breccia? What ball that is, 8 ball.
Ooh, drag one.
I was just saying, how much footage have we got of Breccia, and how many times did we actually see him make a mistake?
Yeah, yeah. Wasp.
Wild.
This is kind of what VPG do, which is where we're from on the club side of things. I think Goals. I can only speak for myself, but I think Goals would potentially be interested in looking into it, but maybe as a third party type of service, like what VPG do for EA, for example. Barso is there, doubles the lead, and once again, Domino, talking about headers, Marso makes no mistake, hit the post in the last game with a header.
8 ball.
Headers his side.
This relaxed team is just impressive to see. They've got the mechanics down, and it's not been a smash and grab 2-0 8 ball. They've been very, very good money for it.
Yeah,
They've
agreed.
kept Fama at bay. They've played some great football. A mistake from Breccia got the goal, but the second goal was all quality.
Yeah, Corb's taking the blame for this now. He's putting pressure on Fama. But like we said, I genuinely think Fama play better under pressure. But so far so good for Relax, and they're good money for the lead, as Domino said. 2-0 up, and it's not been a smash and grab by any stretch of the imagination. They have come for their redemption arc, finishing off this story this weekend and last weekend. They've got a good side in front of them though, Domino. It's not going to be an easy feat. 2-0 is a very dangerous scoreline as well.
Yeah, it is. But you know how quickly a game can change on its head, 8 ball.
Oh,
He just couldn't get that
Gonzalo.
head, and Gonzalo couldn't get that through. And I mean, the VPG tactic doesn't work as much as it does in here. Oh my.
Murky's
Murky,
dropped the
that's
shoulder.
fantastic.
Oh, Johnny comes across nicely, sweeps up well, plays it off him. There's your experience. But Murky looking very, very dangerous. He's choosing violence, Domino, and not the same way Joeli did. We have got 7 minutes till half time. Fama unable to find a way through to date, but always good for a goal or two, and I think Relax will know that. But so far so good. I think if they can get through to half time 2-0 up, it is officially half a job done in terms of game number 1. But this is how they can hurt you, and hurt you they will. Famalicão take a bow because it's excellent one-touch football across the park. Look at this. Johnny, slide rule pass. Luca stays on side. Luca's not going to miss from there either.
No, that's Famable, 8 ball. If you want to know what Famable was,
Famable.
replay that. That's Famable. It's
Halves.
just...
Go on.
Yeah, it's just those 1-2 touches, and what we loved about them in the VPG, what we do love about them, how quickly they can change the pace. It's 1-2 touches, then all of a sudden 8 ball, 100-mile-an-hour football, and you can't cope with it, and that's what happened there.
Yeah. We did say Relax
Here we go.
might fancy themselves going in at 2-0. They did concede just before halftime, which I think will irk them because they looked good value for the 2-0 before that. And they tell you what, they might very well restore a 2-goal lead. Murky's got to have a shot. Does have a shot. Wow, it fizzed over the crossbar, but how close was that to restoring that 2-goal lead, Domino? Brad over the top. Couldn't apply the finish where Luca NR1 could. And are they going to rue that chance, Domino?
Yeah, chances come like that, few and far between against a team like Fama. But 8-Ball, that they've matched them glove for glove. They look like they should be on the same pitch with them. Obviously, they're here in the finals, and it's interesting to see how it will develop here. With and they did another mistake.
Brad,
it's another mistake.
Fake the pass, kept it
he's
low.
Not doing it again.
I mean, if there was one person it was going to fall to, Domino, especially given that chance he just missed. But look, he faked the pass. Breccia had to go. He had to stop that tap-in, and he had to back the goalkeeper. Unfortunately for the AI goalkeeper, Brad applied a sensational finish, kept it low as well. And those types of goals, Domino, they just feel good.
Yeah, and it might be a he's done well to
no, you had 2 chances there, Domino. I can't defend it. It's one apiece in terms of giving the ball away at the back, so maybe they were doing it to be polite. But fool me once, fine. He went back for a second. I'm not sure why, Domino. Yeah. Phoenix smashes it home from close range. We'll say no more about it. 3-2 to relax. More of the same, please, from both sides. Gameplay looks fun. Food Superstars aside, I mean, we're not the developers. We're not the developers. Wasp. Pop it in the feedback for sure. If the community like this kind of 5-a-side style game, I think it'll be more of a community-led thing. He did it in the last game, and he's just done it now. This is a man who understands the mechanics of this game, Domino, as does this man. Brad slides it through, keeps it on, goes near post. The goalkeeper didn't cover himself in glory whatsoever, but when you've got experienced players, that's what it gives you. Top draw finish.
And players that know the game 8-Ball know that if you get to the byline, you can do things like that. Yeah. Because you can clearly tell that's not the first time he's done it. He's done that before 8-Ball.
Yeah, 100% cool.
Giving them that little gap as well, haven't they?
They will read it. They will read the feedback for sure. That's what this game is here for at the moment. They've released it in alpha stage, which is fantastic from them, and that's the feedback they want. And if enough people are asking for it, I don't see why they wouldn't. Even if it is just a kind of Discord-led thing to begin with. Oh, Gonzalo over the top. Squares it. Oh, Phoenix, though, has won it back. They get away with murder, Domino, for the second time in a row. And once again, it's that man, Phoenix. Ooh. Phoenix having a field day in terms of goals being gifted to him. But you've got to be in it to win it. Both times he was in it, and both times he won it. It is 3-4. I feel like at the moment, Relax just can't shake Famalicão off them.
Yeah, to be fair, who can 8-Ball? It's a very hard task to do. They're doing fantastically well here, though. 8-Ball. I mean, they've led the dance for this whole time.
Oh my! Luca in behind. The goal is gaping, and Johnny once again makes no mistake. A top performance from him last night. He has drawn this side level, and interestingly, Luca didn't go for goal there. That may be the first time I've ever seen that from him.
To be fair, he wanted that insurance 8-Ball. Definitely.
He made, I mean, ultimately, he made the right decision. They scored, so it doesn't really matter. But, I mean, that's how much it means to this Fama side. They are serial winners. We've said it before, we'll say it again. Phoenix is having an absolute field day now, proving he's not just a fox in the box.
That's what I mean. Before the game 8-Ball, you said bet who's win. I can just never bet against them because I've seen it time and time again. They just write their own odds.
Yeah, for sure. It's what they do. It's what they do. So far, though, Relax have always had an answer to anything that Fama have thrown at them, though, which I can't really ever say about a team I've seen over in VPG, that's for sure.
Brad.
On a reversey. 13 minutes to go.
And it's great seeing this because you can clearly tell both teams here deserve to be in the final. There's no fluke wins going across there. Looking at the football on display, 8-Ball, both teams deserve to be here, and they're matched up fantastically well.
Yeah, for for sure. Luca in behind. Running Desitin. Gets to the byline. At the back post is Phoenix.
Oh!
There he is, completing his hat-trick. For the first time, Fama go a goal up. And it's in the nick of time as well. There are 9 minutes remaining in this game. What a ball from Luca. The vision. And the goalkeeper didn't cover himself in glory whatsoever. But, once again, fortune favouring the brave Domino to dump that ball into the box. For Phoenix to lose his man and apply the finish. They almost deserved a goal there. I tell you what, they might get a little bit more here as Phoenix bears down on goal, keeps it low, and there is the second goal to go ahead. 7 minutes.
My.
It's all to do now for Relax. Somehow, Fama have turned this game on its head.
8 ball. He had 3 players around him. He just done the fake shot, turned out of trouble, had the burners to get past, and has he got the finish? You bet he has for that hat-trick, 8 ball. What a turn of events, 8 ball. And here comes Luca here, ready to put some gloss on it. Because you say this is a 6-4 game, it's definitely not 8 ball, I'll tell you that for free.
What I was going to say just before Fama did Fama things was it feels like the final at Wimbledon. In it goes 3-2, 3-3, 4-3, 4-4. And it just kind of follows that pattern, which is kind of exactly what's happened here. And now Fama have won a set off of Relax's serve. And that's all it's going to take. I imagine the next game will be exactly the same. It's whoever...
Oh.
I mean, just apply the finish.
Luca not shooting?
Apply the finish, please. I'm trying to get the assist stats up. But I imagine that's how the next game will go as well, Domino, because there's such fine margins between these two sides. There's an air of respect between the two sides, and GG's in the chat and GG's on Discord as well, because that is exactly what that was. A very, very good game, Domino.
Oh, excellent 8 ball, and I think if I was Relaxed, I'd have confidence going into that next game, because they must have heard about Fama, the rumblings, the chats, and they might know them if they know the VPG scene. They know they're up against a world-class team, and similar, when Fama jumps on goals, yeah. you know Johnny 8 ball. He's a man in the know. He's like, right, okay, who's my competition? Who's my competition? Who's all right? Okay, Relax to the team there. So these two teams will know about each other. I would say if one of these two teams went on the park and got absolutely pasted like the 8-1s, it's going to be a hard momentum shift. I don't think that's hard for Relax. I think they'd go as like, look, we had them for about 70% of that game. Like, all we need to do is the extra 30%, and we win our first game. I think there's a lot of confidence taking that first game, which will make this second game an absolute banger.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be fine margins regardless, because the two sides are so very well matched. And I think it's going to be difficult for Relax now. I think the best thing they can do is play the game and not the occasion, because the way they came out in that first game, the first 10-15 minutes of that game, they almost didn't give Famicao the respect that they deserve, but the respect that they probably get off a lot of teams. And I think when you kind of go out to purposely disrespect the other side, I mean this in the nicest possible fashion, i.e. scoring 2 goals against them and putting them on the back foot, I think they almost need to just say, look, forget about the first game. It's all about this second game. And, all they've done is they've lost the insurance policy. No need to worry. Look at Fama from last weekend. They lost the first game in the final and came back. I think that first 15-20 minutes of the first game was so important for Relax. Yes, they didn't get anything out of it, but it's proof that they can do it at this top level against a top side, which is what Fama are, regardless of the game, apparently. And that needs to be the team talk right now. That needs to be what Marcio and Murky are saying to their players, and just shake it off and get straight back into it, because they're experienced players. So they do really need to just play the actual game. Don't play the occasion, play the game, and don't get caught like this 2v1, because that's where Fama will hurt you. Phoenix squares it across, and that's exactly what they've done. They've picked the right time to pass the ball. Squares it. Luca NR1 opens the scoring for Famicao. And yeah, I don't recall seeing a time where Relax were left exposed at the back.
No, yeah, that's a good
this
point.
is kind of what I've been saying: is play the game, not the occasion. You can't go into this game against Fama thinking, okay, well we're a game down, we need to go and win this one. You just need to play the game.
Oh. Yeah, and you can see that. And the other thing, 8-Ball, I'll stop it here. Great defending by Gonzalo. Really good players, 8-Ball, read the game differently. So they know their opposition, that they know the patterns of game. And it's the ballers, 8-Ball, here that you'll see who stands out in the second game. Because you know what the runs they're making. You've just had a full 15 minutes with an opposite or counterpart of how they play. So it's who can react to what the style is better than the other team.
And what we always say about clubs, about 11v11, and the same goes into 5v5 on a smaller scale, is the reason we love this game mode, boys and girls, is because you've got so many different personalities. You know, it's easy to stay composed when it's 1v1 because it's just you. You know, if you're a composed person, fine, you stay composed. When you've got 4 other teammates around you, or when you've got 10 other teammates around you on 11v11, you are relying on your teammates. And that's why the team talks in between, the chat in the team chats need to be spot on. You need to have that leader. You need to have that person saying, look, calm down, or look, play compose, or let's go attacking, let's go defensive. And you know that's what you get with Fama because they do it so often. They do it week in, week out. And I said in the first game, they're just serial winners.
Yeah, they could be competing in rock, paper, scissors, 8-Ball.
They'll still have a metaphor.
Hopscotch. Do you know what I mean? They'll still break down a system to make sure they win and get to a final of it.
Yeah,
it's a
absolutely. Johnny will work out the meta, and somehow Luca will be the top scorer of rock, paper, scissors. It makes no sense, but it will happen.
Top scissorer.
Probably no. Hey, it's a family show.
It's Family Cow, damn it.
Marso into the box. Mr. Family Cow comes across, wins it back.
Oh, good tackle. Do we know who Phoenix is?
Maybe NGK. Maybe.
I thought that, yeah.
Hopefully Johnny pops up in my DMs again tonight and tells me. But we should have asked the question, really. Here is Johnny. It might be a player called Phoenix. You never know. You never know with these things. Breccia over the top.
I'm just saying, Phoenix is very nature-y. I don't think it is nature, but he's very nature-y.
Yeah, true. Seba. What they would give for another Seba back post header. Murky loses his man, gets to the byline, but Gonzalo is there. Completes the clearance. No Phoenix up this time. The game management already creeping in for Famalicão.
Yeah, I mean, a 1-goal lead is dangerous, and they got it nice and early. And Relax have built back into this game quite nicely, 8-Ball.
They have.
Here's that danger, man.
Exactly that. Phoenix gets half a yard. Oh, it's sensational stuff. He scored a worldie in the final last weekend. That is officially a worldie. I'm sorry. 1v1. The defender didn't do anything wrong whatsoever. Stood him up, got that half a yard, and look at that post shaking. Bends it in with the help of the woodwork. It's a goal befitting any final, Domino, and it's a goal that puts Famalicão 2 goals up.
Yeah, puts them in the driving seat here, 8-Ball. And yeah, like you said, done nothing wrong. He actually ran away from the goal. You're like, sweet.
Oh,
here we go.
Oh, he is popping up at the back post. They should have headed it in, Domino.
He should have chipped up and headed it himself.
Quick corner from Relax. Phoenix pinches the pocket. He is the difference at the moment. As the ball comes out to Johnny. Over he goes as Domino called. First time pass across. I'm not going to question Famalicão, Domino. Oh, that's why. That's why there's method to the madness. It's a hat-trick in the final. Squares it across.
Hat-trick in the first game. Hat-trick in the second game. You need your man of the match. You need your man of the tournament. You need the man of the finals, 8-Ball. Phoenix, take about them.
Fama, 3 goals up. Winners in game number 1 of this best of 3. They've officially got one hand on the trophy, Domino. And just before the second goal, Dom, you made a really good point that Relax had really played themselves back into this game. They were, I would argue that they were on top for those 10-15 minutes. If any team looked like scoring, it was going to be them. And then this just happened. 2 goals in the blink of an eye. And again. It's what they do. A goal before halftime here for Relax would certainly just give them that little bit of a lifeline. I think they don't need it, but it would be nice. Because I do think these boys back themselves. The likes of Brad and Murky are still beating players. Oh, here we go. Here we go. If you are good at this game, you are good at this game. And that's exactly what these 5 players have got in their locker. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mate, you sold the whole team. That is the whole team. You sold the entire team. Everyone's gone to the shop. Everyone's got 1 Twix.
Wow. And yeah, just a finger of a Twix as well. No double Twixes there.
Just shared the Twix.
3-1 at half-time. I mean, there's no time for much of a half-time team talk in this game, but surely Marceau and Murky have got to be saying to their boys, just get it to us. Get it to us. The players like Brad and Seba, individual brilliance is what's on the menu tonight. And can Brad complete this? Oh, it's some form of combination between Brecha, goalkeeper, post several times. Nothing wrong with the finish from Brad, but this game has come to life, and now it's a 100-meter sprint between about 6 players, and Brecha is winning that sprint. Desitin thought about taking him out, beats the goalkeeper, completes it. I tell you what, Brecha normally loves a goal on stream. He is a centre-back. He would not have scored a goal like that before on stream. Look how composed he is, Domino. Unreal.
Oh. It's just... Relax got a little bit too gung-ho there. When have you seen them leave, like, for the whole pitch, no one there? And it's just unfortunate, 8-Ball, but there's life in here, 8-Ball. Another goal here, nice and early on. Without Luca doing Luca things, yeah, you need to do that from him. But what they've done in that first goal, 8-Ball, they just fought the ego. Oh, Johnny.
They're going early.
And he's absolutely nailed Johnny. Thank you very much. Oh, here we go. Have it.
Hammers it against that fence, and yeah, I think whilst Relax need to get back into this game, I don't think it's kitchen sink time just yet. And I know that sounds silly, but from what we've seen over this last 2 weekends, Relax have got the players to work their magic. We saw that with Murky from absolutely nothing. I would still give it 10 virtual minutes. Here is Murky. There we go. Good press from the boys. Didn't need to do anything silly. They're not chucking the kitchen sink at it, and they do get a lifeline. It's what they need to do. They're good enough players, Domino, that they know how this game works. They know how to pick players off, and when the ball gets to them in that box, you bet your bottom dollar they know how to find the back of the net. They just need to back themselves a little bit more than having to chuck 4 or 5 players up at a time, because Fama will pick you off. And I've done exactly what I've just said, but Seaman's there. Back post header. It's like we know what we're talking about, Domino.
Yep, and to be fair, they've just settled themselves down, 8-Ball, played themselves into the game, and they have looked dangerous. And again, this game, what I love about it, 8-Ball, because it's 5v5, it can turn on sixpence, and now they're 1 goal away from leveling it.
It's aptly named. Goals by name, goals by nature. This is what happens, Domino. And no one's going to know that more than these Relax boys. Avid games fans, avid games players. And we've all of a sudden got a game on our hands. And do Relax keep chucking that kitchen sink at it? Because when that ball came into the back post, Domino, I saw the centre-half go and join the attack. I don't... If Seba hadn't put that ball away, I'm sorry, Fama were going to break. It's a dangerous little game. And it's interesting. And this game is on a knife edge because of it. And I appreciate Relax have got nothing to lose by chucking men forward. But 20 minutes in this game is a long time. You can get multiple amounts of goals.
Yeah.
But it is the same for both sides. Fama are either going to... This game's either going to finish 5-5 or Fama will hit you for 10. There's no in between.
Depends there. And one thing I wouldn't say, 8-Ball, that there's been like... I think Fama conceded 6 goals. 4 of them have been mistakes that they've given away in the back. Yeah. So if I was them, you know that Fama's got a mistake in their mark.
Keeps it low. There we go. The equaliser from, again, absolutely nothing. And it's just like you were saying, Domino. They couldn't clear their lines. Brad into Murky, gets the better of him, gets the better of Luca as well, keeps it low, side netting. 4 APs. Who would have thought that 20 virtual minutes ago?
8-Ball. The stones on these Relax boys. They were 1 game down on the series. There were 3 goals down in the second game. Heads could have dropped. What resilience they're showing, even if it goes the Famers way 8 ball. It's just fantastic from these relaxed boys. Never said no, never said die, fought back into the game, and look where we are.
And normally you'd say the team that just come back from 4-1 down would be in the ascendancy, but it's Fama, and that's the only kind of thing that you need to consider when you are relaxed. Fama are serial winners. Seba, that's fantastic defending. As good as a goal, I'll tell you what, Domino. As good as a goal that defensive header was.
That's the tournament save rate ball. But we've seen this story play out because we've covered Fama extensively. It's just calling out for that Luca NR1, isn't it?
Or a murky NR1.
Yeah.
Who knows? New names can be made tonight with a goal here. It will be next goal wins regardless, I think. 5 minutes remaining, and then it will go to golden goal. We need a winner after 90 minutes. It does not go down as a draw. Phoenix in behind. Brad going over for attention. Swings it in. Back post. Luca hits the post. And the goalkeeper, Scorpion, kicks it off. Domino, you were this close to being a good commentator. This close to calling it.
That's the closest I've ever come to being a good commentator.
You might still get a chance here. Brad does well. Domino, how close was that? The dive-in header, Van Persie-esque.
It was just a real 8 ball. It was unreal. It was really good play by Pamela. But can Relax go up the other end and do the exact same thing?
Wow.
Seba here.
Wow, Brad
Brad just nipped in front of his man 8 ball. You got 2 seconds left. It's got to go, Luca.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it.
Right then, confirmation of 4 apiece. What a game for game number 2 of the final. We do need a winner though, so it will go all the way through to golden goal. Next goal wins, and if Famalicão find the next goal, Domino, they win the trophy, they win the money. And if Relax score the next goal, we will go through to a 3rd game of the series. Everything to play for.
Absolutely incredible stuff. And you can't call it 8 ball. There's too many nuances in this game to know where to call it. But they got to dump this ball.
Seba at the back post is always a good place. There it is. There's the winner, 5-4. Seba is always good money for that back post header, Domino. We called it in the first game. He didn't come up with the goods. And boy, has he done exactly what he's paid the big bucks to do. Back post header. And Domino, I'll take you back to that clearance he had at 4 apiece. And now he does it in both boxes, Domino. Does it in both boxes.
Say less, 8 ball. I'll repeat that story again, 8 ball. 1 game down, 3 goals down in the second game going home. Mate, my head's fell off, 8 ball. It's not there anymore.
Look at the shots on target stats for Famalicão. That is efficiency. Portuguese efficiency right there. But it doesn't matter because the only thing that matters is that top result. 5-4 to Relax, which means we need a 3rd game. So let's go do that, shall we?
I mean, if I could set it up anyway, this is how you want the stream to go, 8 ball. With both teams winning 1. Both teams know that they can get the better of either team. And going in to this final game, it favours Relax, 8 ball. It has to. Mentality, it has to favour Relax.
Do you know what? I'd actually rather not be a commentator now. I'd rather just sit and watch the game because I don't know how to commentate on this.
I don't think we can. I think we've just got to gloss everything and then hope for the best. I think
shall we have a silent watch?
Oh my Jesus Christ! Yeah, just the chat needs to watch it.
Oh dearie me. I mean, we've got. That's a good idea. Split the teams. Split the teams.
I love Corbs. Corbs is my favourite, the guy, I tell you. Like, he didn't say anything the whole time.
Corbs, you were very, very quiet for a lot of that game, mate.
I saw Fama win. I was like, is Corbs going to say anything? Corbs didn't say anything, and all of a sudden he pops up. He's my guy.
Corbs keeping things spicy. I like it. Right. They're gonna argue in the chat about who's the home team. I don't think it makes any difference unless maybe the home team gets kickoff in the golden goal, perhaps.
Okay. Was Fama... Fam was it last game?
Nobody knows.
I think Fam was home team last game.
Yep, it's gone across. You were right, Domino. Like a broken clock.
Thank you very much. Looks the same
I
as
said
well.
clock, by the way.
I just need to
Just working
enunciate
out
that.
how to
Who's
spell.
gone?
I'll play.
Don't. You will never get in this team, Abel. I don't want to see the. I don't want to disgrace
I don't
of your
want to.
74 guy.
I don't want to mark Seaver at the back post either. Don't make me
If I've
do
got
it.
Mark, Luca or Murky, so yeah.
Yeah, I was going to
poison
say
it.
pick your poison.
I'd rather do the silent watch.
I mean, that Breccia goal seems like a very long time ago now. That race through to make it 4-1. Wow.
We ready?
Golf, there he is. Golf Wasp ask when the game's being released. It's a 2026 release date. And that's as much as we know. It is still only an alpha stage as well, and this is the gameplay, by the way. It's the best alpha stage game I've ever seen, and fair play to Goals for releasing it at alpha stage. And we've just got 2 solid weekends of gameplay with some of the best players in the world playing it.
It's just ridiculous, Abel. If I do an alpha stage release, it'll look like a Tamagotchi.
Right, game number 3 of this best of 3
all that
series. Breccia is there, up from the back, early doors. Famlacow fighting fire with fire. An early start and an early goal for Breccia, adding to his goal from the last game. And it is 1-0. Corbs may very well be watching from behind his sofa right now.
I think.
That's a delayed reaction.
I just realised what you said. I think Luca's turned to the assister here, but he's turned into the nation here, Abel.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's a very. Oh no! It's Marceau. They needed it to be Seba. I mean, we've seen Marceau score plenty of headers as well. To be fair, not sure what happened there. Just didn't lock him onto it. Very early on though, so I'm sure they'll get more chances. This relaxed side and look very good over the first 2 games. Look very good over the 2 weekends.
Yeah.
And don't forget, if you are enjoying watching this game, you can go and enjoy playing this game as well. It is open to everyone. Playgoals.com. We'll give you all the information you need. PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Pick your poison. Phoenix on the turn. Getting to the byline, but there's just one player up at the moment. It is Johnny. Does find him, but Desitin is there, and Marceau got a bit of open grass to run into. Does so. Brad loses his man. Back to Marceau. Fama very much captain. There it is. And we said we wouldn't mention metas, Domino, but is Seba a meta?
Death, taxes, Seba at the back post, Abel. Count it. Count them.
Relax, have leveled from that early goal. It is 1 apiece. I mean, I keep saying game on, Domino. This game's never not been on. This whole series.
You can't find 2 better match teams here. All I need to find is someone to match Corbs in the chat, and that'll be my
Corbs
night.
is on the sofa. Corbs is lifting his sofa up.
Just need to find someone to match Corbs on chat, and then we've got all bases covered, mate.
Marceau on that far side. Game 3 of 3 is 1 apiece on the scoreline and is 1 apiece on games 1. Can't separate these 2 sides as much as we've tried.
And we have tried.
Oh, we have, yeah. We spent 2 weekends trying. First time these guys have come against each other, and you can see the mutual respect between them. Not so much the fan bases, of course, but
No.
the 5 players on each side for sure. Murky.
Oh, Murky doing Murky things,
Yeah,
Abel.
kept the
The,
ball.
the man can drive some yards. I think if you need to get up the pitch and the passing option's not working, give it to Murky, because Murky's like that old school footballer that will drive your team and make 10 yards up by himself.
Yeah, he's like a number 8 in rugby. Literally just give him the ball and he'll just drive it. Phoenix for Family, who've been quiet since that first goal.
Yeah, it's got into a very cagey affair after that.
It's looking like a cup final right now, Domino. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, Wasp. This game has been, you know, we've sunk about probably 12, 13 hours into it now ourselves, on top of watching for probably the same amount of time. Nothing but good things to say about it. It's a very well put together game, and like I said, it's still only an alpha, which is a scary prospect. So, and the I know someone mentioned earlier on the chat about feeding back to the guys and girls behind goals. They're sensational at picking up on feedback. We finished Saturday's final last Saturday, and before Friday the game had 4 updates just from people feeding back, and it's still an alpha stage.
Oh, hello.
Gonzalo, good header, heads it behind. So yeah, big things to come from this game, I'm sure. Big things to come from these two sides as well. These are the best 2 sides in the tournament, and we've seen that.
Oh, that's nice.
We have seen that time and time again. These two putting on a show for us and for you guys at home. We hope you're enjoying this game, because we certainly are. 36 minutes gone. One apiece.
I can't say it. The horrible thing is, April, the horrible thing is, Fama just look like they've got a mistake in them, where Relax don't. Like, Relax have only conceded goals through well-worked strategy from Fama Macau, where Fama have shipped some goals through mistakes, or you could say good pressing, whichever one you want to.
I think it's a bit of both, really. I think it's a bit of both. Gonzalo does win it back, but gives it instantly back, and that's kind of what Domino was alluding to. Murky keeps the ball nicely. Brecha steps across. Lucas dropped the shoulder, and off he goes. Can he hold the man off? The goalkeeper's come. It's a vital mistake, and Luca NR1 puts Famlecao back in the lead. Slightly against the run of play. I don't think they'll mind me saying. Brecha, he's got a goal and an assist.
The rush of blood to the head.
Yeah, a goal and an assist
both.
To his name for Brecha. Fama 2-1 up just before half time, but we know a lot can change in a very small amount of time. Just ask Relax in game number 2. 4-1 down in that game, back to 4-all. Eventually 5-4 winners with a golden goal, Seba. And here is, speak of the man, what they would give for that man to pop up at the back post again. They've had a couple of tasty whipped passes into the back post, but Seba's not been on the receiving end there, and there might be one here with Marceau. He channels his inner Seba, and there is the equaliser. 2 apiece takes us into half-time, Domino.
Oh, Murky, get 8 ball, and then Johnny just, yeah. You have to cheat 8 ball. He shouldn't have been there, but because what the time limit, you only had the 9 virtual seconds to play. You're just like, do you know what? I'll stay up there, and then you just caught Johnny cold at the back post.
Yeah. No, there is the margin for error on this game. It's gonna create such a chasm of skill gap, which you don't necessarily get on other games that shall remain nameless. You do not get locked onto any balls, crosses, shots, anything. So if you lose your man, you cannot blame anyone else other than yourself, unfortunately. So no hiding places.
As well,
Brecha restores the lead for Fama. 2 goals and an assist for that man. And once again, he woke up choosing violence. Look at this. Gets across the man. 2 men in there. Brecha dropping a cold 10 in the cup final, Domino.
As you expect, Abel. As you expect. But when we were saying about going hiding place, Abel, with that 5v5, there's, if you're letting your team down, it's very, very apparent that you're letting your team down. There's no place to hide on a 5v5 game.
Yeah. And
everyone needs to
hopefully,
contribute offensively and defensively.
If they do take this into 11v11, hopefully it's the same as well there, because I think this game at 11v11 is very, very interesting, put it that way.
Yeah.
Lost Pins are in the chat as well. Welcome. Thank you very much for sticking with us and for supporting the stream, and goals as well. Sad we didn't get to see you guys play tonight. Hopefully you guys are here in January. There is a 3rd and potentially final tournament for the Alpha. Hold what I'm saying, because Murky's doing Murky things. Brad is there, finishes it, and there is yet another equaliser. Domino, I'll take you back to that tennis analogy. It's 2 world-class tennis players going tit for tat, winning their serves. And who is going to be the first team to break here? Who is going to break the serve of the opposition? Because right now, it's looking like the first 2 games exactly the same. It's tit for tat. And it's a 3rd goal.
So much more like that second game, April, where Fama kept going ahead and Relax had that never say die attitude. And hopefully Fama are going to think in their head, we just need to kill this game off. And I think once they go for that one goal, they need to go for the kill. That they can't keep letting this have a one-goal swing.
I think the same applies to both teams. I think if you can get the next goal regardless, because both sides, I know it's going to sound strange, both sides deserve to win this series, to be quite frank.
Yeah.
But fortune favours the brave, and I think the next team to score... Although that being said, Domino, we're getting very close to the end of the game now, the end of the series. Is it a case of scoring and then setting up shop, maybe?
Brecha.
Here we go. Keeps it low. I tell you what, Domino, that is a fantastic save from the AI. I'd be fuming if I was Fama, and they might be even angrier now. Skins the goalkeeper. Cannot clear it off the line. And there is the finish applied. Top corner on the left foot. And it is that man, Marceau, the infamous goals player, drops the shoulder round the goalkeeper. Nothing Lucan can do on the line. And there is the finish as well. 4-3-2, relax.
Can Fama come back into this game, 8-ball? Relax have shown that will, that
heart,
and
Johnny,
here comes Johnny!
Oh, they will only get a corner. Plenty more goals in this game, Domino. I don't doubt it for a second. Gonzalo. Seba does well defensively this time. Gonzalo, Murky winning it. They need to get out of this congested area, and that's what they do with the experienced Marceau. What a game, Domino. What a game. Topsy-turvy.
Yeah, it's got drama. It's had everything, 8-ball. Unbelievable goals. The possession, the passing, the back post from Seba and Brecha. What else do you need, 8-ball? What else do you need?
A blue card, maybe.
We need a blue card. Both sides.
Whose head loss first? Right then. Fama got it all to do here. And they're committing men forward on the counter press, but Murky is there and off relax go. Seba's got the run on Johnny. Heads it down to Marceau, who beats Brecha, sends him for a can of Coke, but his teammates dig him out, and back with the back line of Famalicão. All Relax need to do is stay composed, stay compact. Easier said than done, I'm sure, but like we said, these players know this game inside out. They're semi-finalists last weekend, finalists this weekend. They have earned their place here, and they're 8 virtual minutes away from the trophy, from 500 euros as well. What a weekend's work. Murky.
And it's some bragging rights, 8-ball. They can't have VPG, although they're ballers, come up here and beat them at the game that they've played for so long. You can't do it, 8-ball, and it's a bit of pride. It is a bit of pride.
For sure. Famalicão, if you didn't know, won tournament number 1 last weekend. Tournament number 3 will be in January, the 9th and the 10th. So if you're watching this thinking, I could do that easy, I'm looking at you, Corbs. Brad drops the shoulder. 4 minutes to go. Yeah, if you're looking at this thinking, yep, that's a bit of me, get involved. Get involved in the Discord. Playgoals.com will give you all the information you need. That might be the goal to seal it, Domino. There is now officially daylight between the two sides. And it is the experienced Marceau. Seba this time turning supplier. It's a very tame header, Domino, but it was perfectly executed and it was perfectly placed. I'm going to take you back. I tell you what, I'm not going to take you back anywhere. It's hit the post. It looked like a foregone conclusion, Domino, that goal was going to go in. It's hit the post, and it's just not Fama's day in game number 3. It's going to be Relax's day. They're going to lift the trophy. Brad squares it to Marceau. Cherry on the top. 6-3 winners. Relax. Turn this game, turn this series around on its head. And what a fantastic spectacle for this brilliant, unique game, Domino.
Mate. Relax.
I'm trying.
It's steel, 8-ball, absolute nerves of steel, going up against the tournament favourites because they won the previous tournament, being a game down, being 3 goals down. You'll go back to that tennis analogy, 8-ball. It's having 5 set points, and you're just sitting there like, well, I've got a lot to do. Like, not only do I need to climb 3-goal deficit against one of the world's best teams, I then need to beat them, and then I need to go into a second game, and then I need to beat them in that second game. Like, in my head, I'd be like, well, how realistic is this? Like, yeah, I'm just going to go bed. that makes more sense than actually doing all of that, because it sounds difficult. Yeah, fair play to Relax 8 Ball, and they beat a fantastic Family side, and those boys should be happy, and they're definitely a lot richer.
Corb, it is our pleasure, mate. It is our pleasure. I hope to see you in January. I really do. I mean, for the second weekend running, Domino, a side that lost the first game in the final went on to win the trophy. So it's not only, you know, we're talking about people entering this tournament in January, which you should, by the way, the 9th and the 10th, get involved. You're not just playing against good players anymore, you're playing against mentality monsters as well. So come on down if you think you're hard enough. And this game is free to play. It's in alpha stage, it's free to play all festive period. So you've got time to invest time into this game. Go and get good, and go and open as many packs as you possibly can. And if you're not that good, at least just get a really good card and we can pretend.
That's what we do.
That's what we do, yeah. And probably we're about to go and do that now, actually, because I think every stream we've had of these 4 streams, we've then subsequently stayed online and played the game. So we're not only casters for the game, but ambassadors of the game as well. And I think that's kind of a true sign that the game is actually worth playing. So hopefully you take our word for it. Even if you don't take our word for it, go and investigate for yourselves. But cannot stress enough to get involved with all the good stuff that Goals are doing. And again, not just a great game, but a really good community and a really good dev team as well. They really do listen to feedback. 4 hot fixes between week-long tournaments. It's great to see, and other companies who shall remain nameless can learn a lot from these guys and girls. So, right, congratulations finally to Relax. Commiserations to Family Cow. They still get some of the spoils, of course. But that does set us up for Tournament 3, Domino. Fama versus Relax. Maybe in the cup final. Maybe.
No, that they've got to get grouped together now, April. Because I can't wait all that time between then till the 9th of January, supposedly. And then have to wait for that game again. I need to see it.
Thank you, BDS.
And thanks for the chat as well.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. What we can do, Domino, is we can pray that those 2 sides are grouped together and then they go through together as well. I think that might be the best outcome for a neutral, of course. Their tickers, I'm sure, will be going crazy having to play each other so many times. Right, once again, we are Pro Clubs Weekly on behalf of VPG, who are running this tournament, and both of us on behalf of Goals. They're the ones who deserve all the plaudits. So make sure you go and support this game any way you can. And just get playing. Just get playing and go and enjoy yourselves. And make sure you feedback on Discord as well, because these guys are doing some really big things with the feedback too. Boys and girls, enjoy your festive period. Enjoy the rest of your nights. We will see you fresh. We're into hibernation now for the rest of 2025. We'll see you in 2026. Have a lovely rest of your year, and we'll see you very soon. Cheerio.
See ya.